This is my game button multipliers, and I'd say it has okay gameplay. For about 30 seconds, as there are only 2 buttons in the game so far. In this devlog, we're gonna make the game have gameplay for more than 30 seconds. Okay, let's just get into it. I kind of figured out we needed debugging because the buttons weren't working. I decided to change some of the math functions from Devlog 3, but to no avail. Also, the devlog was very demotivating for me, especially this debugging section. I also tried reworking the button scripts, but to no avail. Also, the terminal said the stats were not the ones on the GUI, and I'm certain the GUI always works. I also noticed that it used .value during the declaration, which is not good, so I changed it. It didn't work. I was also checking the data store script. Also, writing stuff in the terminal wouldn't work, so I decided to make a reset stats button. Also, I was trying to get the button so you could AFK on it, or in other words, going completely off topic. I reverted it. Also, I tried using while loops, again to no avail. I also tried reworking the data stores, but we know what happened in devlog number 3, so we're reverting it. Luckily, I know how to revert in a slightly less painful manner. Yay! It still makes a new game, though. But then, I discovered something. Server scripts don't recognize local scripts changing a value, but local scripts do when the opposite happens. That's why the terminal wasn't working, because it was running on the local side. I serverified, I made up that word lol, the script, and yay! It works! Now on to the actual episode. Funny how it took this long to get to the actual episode. I know you're probably gonna click off because you're probably only watching this to see me suffer. So I added a few multi-buttons. Now it was time to add super multi, the third stat. I changed the multi-button script so it'd be updated by supers. It's short for super multi. And I copy-pasted the multi-script but changed the tag and made it reset stats. However, there was a problem. You wouldn't get them. That's because I had 0 ultra multi, which means I can't get supers. I added something that makes sure you have at least 1 ultra multi. Okay, it works now. I added some multi and super buttons in the second and third areas. Soon it was time to add ultra buttons. The super multi buttons were already affected by ultra multi, so that's nice. Copy paste, do a little modifying, and done. I also decided to add a type of button that required a certain stat, but gave better boost. It wasn't connected to collection service. I tried connecting it, but I couldn't get the billboards to work right. It was kind of a cycle adding new buttons and new stats, and before I knew it, I was adding buttons to the taiga, the last area of the game. And that's the end. You can click off now.